Hello YouTube, this is Project X from Server 7 with another YouTube video. But before I get onto this YouTube video, if Payne Gamer from our server, from Server 7, the chairman, if you're watching this video, please leave up, please actually do the guild boss. You know, we're out, and I'm losing experience on that. Will really help a lot. If you're done with the game, if you're not interested in it or anymore, or if you don't have the time, please leave one of us, the chairman, or leave me, the chairman, so I could continue doing this, because I am going to be playing every single day for like a long time. Um, so let me go on to today's video. So today's video is going to be on the ranking list. I'm going to pretty much be explaining how each one of them works, how you could increase it or not, if you really wanted to, and especially those who who gives you a special title. It's only certain ones, not a lot of them. Yeah, let me go on to today's video. Alright, so let's start. Oopsies. So let's start with the arena. So this is pretty much all fighting based, where you're attacking somebody else that compete. Ranking, instant ranking is pretty much, as of currently, who is what rank. This doesn't mean that these people will get that many diamonds. It's just, as of right now, if nobody beats them, they're rank 2 or rank 1 or rank 8. Next one is the rank arena victory. So this is pretty much how many times you actually win in the arena. So if you so the more times you win, the higher your ranking does. And people actually just, at the beginning, where people would just buy the fighting times, and they'll just fight the weakest guy they could find just so they can increase their ranking. There's You can do that. Next one is the daily arena rank. So this is actual, where you get the diamonds and the titles and everything else. Yeah, just nothing much you can do. You get the diamonds, you get the title, bragging rights, I guess. Next one is the PK victory. This is pretty much where you can actually go PK somebody. You just hit their name, you hit PK, and you go fight them. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but that's pretty much how it works. You could do that or defend, which I don't think it actually influences your ranking in it. It's really easy to do, just as long as there's players active on your server. Let's go on. So next one is power, which is pretty much your strongest character. That's all it is to it. This is the strongest character in our server right now. Ren's +5. Really nothing much you could really do. That, of course, those who pay to play will most likely get these top 10 spots. Let's go on with the total. With the total power, this is pretty much all your characters that you have. This, not just the characters you use for your arena, but characters that you just have, on reserves, I guess it's a word, because then they do have some sort of special power level, and that's what it includes into it. Next one is the actual arena. So what do you use to fight against other players? I guess you're pretty much your strongest squad. Squad you use most of the time. Really nothing much I can explain on that. Oopsies. Next one is level. Who's the highest level in your server? Nothing much on that one either. Warden ranking is, they pretty much add up your front, mid, and back from right here. So 40, for my example, 43 plus 42 plus 37. They'll add them up and they'll give me my number. So 122 is my ranking. Of course, this is like I said earlier, it's those who pay to play and play the longest gets this, most likely. Next one is training. This is for the senzu beans, the senzu bean looking ones, right here, and you're right there. It's halfway. Those who do not pay money does time 1. Whoever's VPI 5 would do times 5, and those who are VPI 7 or above could do the times 10, which of course will cost 5 times or 10 times the amount. It just reduces the time, and it actually does a huge increase. But let me continue on. Next one is, I believe, is the sacrificing one. The higher level your character is, the more sacrifices you can do. It will do the highest level you are. So 86 is my highest, so it won't top off any more than that. You got 6 different categories and even for this one, the highest, you need your character to be at a certain level in order to unlock all these. I think like 45 is highest. Yeah, like you see here, Barry, just one of the characters I got, he's level 1, but in order for me to unlock all these, I have to level them up to 45 in order to get all these. But let me continue off with the ranking list. Next one, Rude James. It's these little gem things that you could find right here. Right, you could get these through. You can get them now through the new update, the Team Ninja Test. You could buy them with diamonds, fairy shop, or get them at random drops at random times. But let me continue off with the ranking. Let me just handle that real quick. Oh, let me just tell you how you can find them too before I forget. It's all at the bottom of your character. The pretty much the way you could tell on your limit is that you get your amount of stars, times it by 3, and that's how many times you could do it. So, for example, my Madara is only 3 stars, so I only got one more ranking to do, and that's pretty much it. If you want to take all the gems back, say you don't want to use this character anymore, you just hit the resolve, and then you could pretty much exchange it for the gems, and yeah, that's it. I don't suggest you doing this method at all if you don't plan to use the character. Hopefully you could do the inherit method, which would be a lot better because you would take all their stats completely, even the awakening stat. But yeah, let me just continue off with the ranking before I get on a tangent. Next one is the instance ranking. So this one is the coins, which you could find, which you could do based off right here, the coin trail. Oopsies. You pretty much will fight a boss. It'll be sometimes one guy, it'll be sometimes 5 little ones. Just do a lot of damage to them. Then the more coins you get out of them, the higher the ranking you'll get. Really nothing much to it. Next one is the voyage, which you could get in the adventures. Which you could get from the adventure sides right here on the Straw Hat Pirate ship. Pretty much you get it all the way to the end, the higher the ranking you get. Now also, say if you got 8 people like we do in our server who has, level 20, right? This will go next to level base. So whoever's the highest level will get number 1. So right here, Hellings 666, also the highest level in our server. If he gets 20, he's always number 1. It's never gonna change, unless he stops playing and somebody beats him on that. Next one is World Boss, which you could get from the Space Rebels area. I don't get any, but if you want to get any, if your friend has one, he could do a battle and invite you to it, or it just pops up randomly. That's another way you could do it. Just do a lot of damage to them. They'll give you Space Devils, which you could use to spin on this wheel to get something. That's pretty much it. But also to give you some, I believe some little. Depends on how many you get. You can get, I think it's called fees coin, where you can use to buy like 1 to 2 pieces of a pet. But yeah, let me just go on and continue to the ranking list. Next one after that is the Sky Arena. That is the Sky Arena. It's located here on the very top right. Uh, Pretty much saying that who has the highest unlock. I have 145. The highest guy in our guild was, of course, number one in our server. He's at 200, and followed by him 180, and then it continues off from there. But then after that, it goes to the guild ranking, which is pretty much the guild wars. Um, my guild has, well, they haven't even done it, but my guild hasn't been as active as it used to be. But yeah, it's pretty much when you fight other servers, you know. And of course, it's always pretty much the top people in this is server 5. I think it's called Death Society. Server 3, Num Num. I don't know. It's so ridiculous on how they got that name. Funny story. It used to be us, rank server 19, Bankai, and somebody from server 11, which I don't recall their name, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is. Then after that, this used to be the Chinese New Year one, where pretty much people could send it or grab it, and they'll get like the special title of like billionaire or like money grabber or something ridiculous. I don't recall, I don't remember, but that's pretty much it. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. And like I said, if Pain Gamer from Server 7, our chairman, is here, please log in. And, if you're not going to be as active, it would be really nice if you could give me the chairman. But if not, if you're still going to be playing, please just do all the guild bosses just so we could fight. More the merrier. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.